In the days before the great flood, an ancient race walked the earth, shrouded in mystery and legend, the Nephilim. Who were they? Fallen angels, giants, or perhaps something even more enigmatic? Join us as we explore the biblical account of the Nephilim, the sons of God, and the daughters of men as described in Genesis 6. We'll examine different interpretations, from early Christian texts to modern theological debates. Prepare to uncover one of the Bible's most intriguing mysteries, the Genesis 6 account. Who were the Nephilim? The story of the Nephilim is introduced in Genesis 6 verses 1 to 4. Let's read the passage. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." Here, the Bible presents the Nephilim as powerful beings, heroes of old, men of renown. But who were the sons of God? And how did these unions with human women produce the Nephilim? Interpretations of the sons of God and the Nephilim. The identity of the sons of God has been a source of much debate. There are three primary interpretations that we'll explore. 1. The fallen angels theory. One of the most common views is that the sons of God were fallen angels, or demons, who took on human form and mated with women, producing the Nephilim. This theory suggests that the Nephilim were a hybrid race, half human, half divine. According to this view, these fallen angels defied God's natural order, and their offspring became powerful, mighty giants. Support for this interpretation can be found in non-biblical texts, like the Book of Enoch, where fallen angels, called watchers, are said to have descended to earth and produced giants through their union with human women. However, there are objections to this theory. One is that the Bible does not explicitly identify the sons of God as angels in Genesis 6, and nowhere else in Scripture does it confirm that angels can procreate with humans. 2. The Sethite view. Another theory is that the sons of God were descendants of Seth, Adam's third son, and the daughters of men were descendants of the sinful line of Cain. In this view, the Nephilim were simply the result of intermarriage between the righteous and the wicked lines of humanity, with no angelic involvement. This theory avoids the problem of angels mating with humans, but leaves questions about why the offspring were described as extraordinary. 3. Demonic possession hypothesis. A third theory blends elements of the first two. Some believe the sons of God were fallen angels who possessed human men, using them to father the Nephilim. This would explain why the offspring were described as mighty without requiring angels to physically procreate with humans. Yet, once again, the Bible does not directly mention demonic possession in Genesis 6. The role of the Nephilim in God's judgment. The rise of the Nephilim may have played a role in God's decision to send the great flood. Genesis 6 describes the earth as filled with violence and corruption, and the union of the sons of God and the daughters of men may have been part of this moral degradation. If the fallen angels were involved, as some believe, their actions were an attempt to disrupt God's plan for humanity. Some speculate that these demonic beings were trying to corrupt the human bloodline, preventing the birth of the Messiah, the one prophesied to crush the head of the serpent, Genesis 3 verse 15. However, God's plan could not be thwarted. The flood wiped out the corruption, but intriguingly, The Bible mentions that Nephilim existed before and also afterward, suggesting that remnants of this mysterious race survived or reappeared later. The Nephilim after the flood. After the flood, the Bible continues to mention giants. In Numbers 13:33, when the Israelites scouted the land of Canaan, they reported, "We saw the Nephilim there. The descendants of Anak come from the Nephilim. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them." The descendants of Anak, also known as the Anakim, were considered giants, towering over the Israelites. Were these remnants of the pre-flood Nephilim, or were they simply a race of tall people that inherited the genetic traits of their forefathers? We also see giants like Goliath in 1 Samuel 17, further emphasizing that beings of extraordinary size and strength continued to exist sporadically. These giants were defeated by God's chosen people, demonstrating God's power and protection. The Nephilim in theological thought and popular culture. Christian writers throughout history, such as St. Augustine and Thomas Aquinas, have debated the nature of the Nephilim. Some, like Augustine, believed the Nephilim were the offspring of angels and humans. Others, like Aquinas, were more skeptical, questioning whether angels could physically mate with humans. Today, the story of the Nephilim has entered popular culture through films, books, and even conspiracy theories. For example, the 2014 movie Noah portrayed the Nephilim as fallen angels encased in rock, helping Noah build the ark. Despite these imaginative depictions, the Bible's descriptions are sparse. It tells us only that they were heroes of old, men of renown, and it leaves many details unexplained. Could they have been real giants or supernatural hybrids? Conclusion: the enduring enigma of the Nephilim. In the end, the Nephilim remain one of the Bible's most captivating mysteries. Whether they were fallen angels, giants, or something else entirely, their story serves as a reminder of the ancient world's complexity. While we may never fully understand who or what the Nephilim were, their tale invites us to ponder the boundaries between the natural and supernatural, the divine and the human. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the Bible's most mysterious passages, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more biblical explorations.